Good morning. Happy Friday. We ready to do this? Start your weekend off right? I hear ya. All right, so hope you guys had a fantastic week. I am going to go at a distance today, so I'm not so up in your grill, okay? Good morning. Hey, Jackie. All right. So you guys are gonna need a chair, okay? You're gonna need weights, heavy and light if you have them. You don't need anything other than a chair for this workout. If you have issues with your knees, you'll need an elevated surface. And you'll need a mat as well. Hey, Celia. Okay, let's get you warmed up. And then we're gonna get you right into it, okay? So it's Work It, it's a giant circuit of 8 different exercises. We're going top to bottom. Then you get to have a little bit of a recovery, and then we start it all over again, okay? So give me a deep breath in. I want you to do a lateral reach, side to side. Remember, if I lose you, and let's hope that that's not the case, come back to me, okay? It'll take me about 2 to 2.5 minutes to come back. You can either rest or continue on, but we will continue with the exercise that we left off with. And forward fold all the way down, soft knees, let your head hang, shake out your body, and then just swing side to side, nice and easy. Good, I want you to center up. You're gonna walk your hands out into a down dog position. Okay, just pedal your feet out. Really rise up onto the balls of the feet, working through each range of motion for those feet. We often neglect them. So really work and press through the arches. Good, push both heels down towards the floor, your chest towards your thighs. Come into a high plank and just walk the knees in, make sure the shoulders are stacked above your wrists. Remember, we're still just trying to increase the body temperature here. Keep your core tight and your hips level. Give me 4 more. Good, I want you to plant those knees down, and we're just gonna do nice, easy kneeling push-ups, okay? So down and up, make sure your bum is tucked under, core is engaged, nice and slow. We're gonna be doing some push-ups in the workout, so it's important to do a similar action in the warm-up, creating that specific range of motion for work. Good, give me 2 more. So you should start to feel some warmth across your chest. Good. Lift those feet up, knees up, soft knees. Walk back all the way so that your knees are soft. And I want you just to let your body hang. You can even grab onto the backs of your legs. Pull your chest a little bit closer. Head comes up last, rolling up slowly. Good. All we need to do is toe taps and shoulder circles. Good, and the other direction. Good, 2 more. Good, plant those feet. I want you to do a big reach up, then press down as if you're pressing something heavy from the sky down with straight arms, okay? So engaging the lats, pressing the shoulder blades down and back. Good, give me 2 more. Last one. I want you to reach the arms over to the side, and you're gonna wood chop up. So you lift onto the back toes. Okay, so this is gonna be an action that we're gonna be doing with a weight in the workout. But what you wanna make sure is that you center up, and that lifting is gonna be coming from your core, not from your upper body, okay? Good. Change sides, and you're gonna go up the other way. So if you really brace your core by pulling the belly button in tight before you drive the arms up, okay, then you'll find it's a core workout and you're not using your arms to initiate the movement, but you're using your core to initiate the movement. Good, and last one. I want you to take those legs out super, super wide. If you have knee issues, I'm gonna get you to go like this. So you're gonna do like a stiff-legged wide single leg deadlift. If you don't have knee issues, okay, I want you to go into a side lunge, okay? So what you'll feel in this side lunge is a stretch through the inner thigh of the straight leg. Okay, and you want to sit back onto the heel of the leg that you're working. Okay, so again, like I said, if that's an issue and knees are an issue, then you're going to just keep a slight bend and keep your chest lifted, but drive your bum backwards. Similar for both actions, but you're just reducing the flexion, extension at the knee. Okay, keep going. Good, last one. Good, I want you to walk those feet in to a squat position. If squats are bothersome, hands behind your head. You're gonna do good mornings. If not, you're gonna go into a deep squat, okay? Or as deep as you can go at this moment, okay? You might find hips are still a little tight, and that's okay. So give yourself a little bit of time, okay? And as you feel your body warming up, you might be able to go a little bit deeper as you continue on with these squats, okay? Or good mornings, driving the bum back, making sure the core is engaged, nice and tight. Good, give me two more. Good, and last one. Good, and just shake it out. Okay, so your first exercise is gonna get those heart rates up nice and high. We're gonna do scissors, okay, and I'll give you a couple options again for your knees. So you're going like that. Now, if you want some light weights, you can. Just be very mindful that your arms are not flailing, because we wanna be very gentle on the shoulder joint, okay? So you're gonna be going here, like so, nice and big as you can. Bigger the arms, more calories burned, okay? And if that's bothersome, what you can do is both arms and just reach the leg backward. Put a lot of oomph into that movement if you're not jumping, okay? So we're gonna go 30 seconds here. Okay, and then we're gonna go into some step ups. Ready? As big as you can, okay, and go. Core tight. So really brace your core so that things are not shifting all over the place. If you feel things like your core, your hips, your shoulders rotating, like this is a wicked core workout to keep your body stable and centered, okay, from the armpits down and your shoulders and hips square, okay? So keep going. Big, 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 big as you can, okay? Or you're here. Go, go. Almost there, and stop. Okay, we're gonna do chair step ups, okay? If you have weights, you can hold them now. I want you pushing through the heel of your foot. Okay, and you're gonna step up, lift the back leg slightly, but not so that you lean forwards. You're driving through the heel, then I want you to control it down. No wind up at the bottom. If that's problematic for your knees, you're gonna hold your weights, okay? And you're gonna turn around and do a single leg, elevated, stiff-legged deadlift, okay? And it's just gonna look like so. So one hand is in the center. Knees are slightly apart. You're gonna do a push-up, cross over on top, then push up to the other side. Make sure your chest is landmarking between, I totally just grabbed my boobs there. Make sure your chest is landmarking between your hands. I could have just blown right past that, and I didn't. So there you go. The other option to make it harder is to do that same thing with your knees elevated, or you can use your chair. Come to the corner of your chair, feet are apart. You're gonna press up, cross it over, and down. That is a lot more challenging, and it's far more challenging on your chest as well as your core. Okay, so pick your option that you'd like. Make sure you cross it on top, okay? Here we go. Ready and begin. Core is tight. Pick the option that is hard, but you can keep your form. Okay, so you can go here with your knees down, and that's awesome. Chest is landmarking between your hands when you land. Or you can do here, but with knees up, which is a lot more challenging, okay? Or you can go to the chair, to the corner, and walk it over that way. You're almost there. Keep going. Good, and stop. Awesome, guys. Okay, so I want you to grab a weight. If you don't have weights, you can grab like a soup can, or you don't even need weights, but it's more effective, obviously, if you have one. Okay, and we're gonna do that wood chop that we did in the warm-up. You're gonna come off to one side, and then powerfully, with your core, drive it up on a diagonal, not under and up, but across, okay? So we're gonna go 20 seconds per side. Ready, and go. So drive, then control down. So you're bending both knees soft, and then drive up onto your back heel. Keep your shoulders down, reach those arms away from you, okay? Core tight. Keep going. Give me one more. Change sides, and go. So you wanna load it, brace your core, drive those arms up and away. Don't let go of your weight. That's renos. You're gonna be doing renos if that's the case. Keep going. One more. Good. Okay, so your next one is those side lunges with a little hop. So you can hold heavy weights. I hear noises here and it freaks me out. Legs are gonna go wide, okay? So you have a couple options, okay? So you're gonna go deep squat and then lift the knee. We've done these ones a long time ago, okay? If that's too much, you can do single leg, okay? Deadlift to push. The other option is to put a booty band on and do the same thing. You just might not get as big a range of motion, okay? So your choice. Okay, so hold your heavy weights, deep lunge if you can, to a little hop, driving the knee. You're always on a side lunge. Ready, and go. Legs are wide. You sit back, then drive it up. So I want you to make sure that you are sticking that bum out. Okay, core is tight. Sit low. Drive back onto your heel. Okay, or you can be doing a single leg and then just push so that there's very little extension and flexion at the knee joint. Good, stop. Change sides and go. So the deeper you are, okay, the more effective it is. Keep your chest up, but your bum down, okay? And if you're doing that stiff leg, you can go there, and you can have that band on if you like. Keep your core tight, drive your bum back, no rounding of your back. Keep going. Get low. Last one. Good, and stop. Okay, we're gonna take you to the chair, And I'd like you to do dips, okay? So you're gonna go 3, and there's a couple options here too. Is you're gonna do 3 little pulses at the bottom, then press. If you have any wrist issues, come to the side of your chair, okay? And kind of try to make your wrist straight as you can. It'll reduce the flexion. If not, you can come to the front, okay? Legs straight is harder, legs bend is easier. So keeping your back close to the bench, okay? You're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and press. When you press, make your neck super, super long. So push those hands into the chair as hard as you can. Push your shoulders away from your ears. It's gonna get more tricep recruitment, okay? Ready? So you can always start with your legs straight, or even just extended onto your heels. And what you'll find is there's more resistance on the triceps when your feet are further away from you. And then when it becomes too much, you can bend the legs. Make sure that back is staying close to the chair. Good, almost there. Good, and stop. So if it wasn't hard enough for you, walk those feet out a little bit further next time. Okay, we have 2 more in this series, then we're starting over. Okay, I want you to flip over into a plank position. We're going to do a diagonal mountain climber, okay? So making sure that the core is engaged, feet are slightly apart. You're going to bring your right knee over to your left elbow and left knee to right elbow. Really important not to rush it and to squeeze those obliques as the knee comes across, okay? Ready? And go. So shoulders are down and back. A common mistake is to go like this. Okay, so you want to make sure that your bum is not popped up and the shoulders are behind your elbows. Make sure the shoulders are stacked on top. Press down with your forearms into the chair and really contract the abdominals. Exhale as you draw the knee across. Keep going. Center up the hips, bum is tucked. Almost there. Good, and stop. Okay, we got 1 more and then we're gonna repeat it, okay? And you can grab a drink. So, what I want you doing here, and I'm gonna give you a couple options for knees, is you're gonna do a pulsing lunge with your right leg in front for 15 seconds. So you're gonna go hinge forward, little bounces for 15. When I say switch, you're gonna go into a deep squat for 15. When I say switch, you're gonna go into your opposite lunge pulses for 15 seconds, okay? If that's an issue, you're gonna come onto your back, and you are going to just do little pulses. You can have your band on if you like, and you're gonna do tiny little pulses, getting those hips up nice and high in a hip thrust position, okay? You ready? Okay, so, did somebody say no? Are you ready? No, because I felt like I heard that. Okay, right leg in front, lower down into your lunge, or you're holding a pulsing hip thrust for a full 45 seconds. Okay, and go. So, hinge over, stick your bum back, shin is perpendicular, and you're driving into the heel of your front foot. Okay, keep going. We're only doing 15 seconds. If it's not hard enough, you can hold weights. Okay, now move into your squat position. Nice and low, but don't go down so low that you don't feel resistance, because you can sit below the hole and the resistance leaves your legs, okay? So make sure you're working in a position where you're really feeling it. Almost there, ready, and switch. Left leg in front, pulse it, lunge, drive into the heel of your front leg. You are almost there. Keep going, push, push. Core tight, and stop. Okay. Everybody grab a drink. Okay, and then we are going back to the top. Less explanation. I know I say that before, and you guys are like, yeah, right. That chick can't not talk. Her life dependent on it. Okay, so we're gonna move pretty quickly from exercise to exercise. Okay, I'd like you to grab those light weights for scissors, nice and big, okay? When you're ready. Core tight or you're stepping back. We go, ready to go? We go. That's what I was just gonna say. We go. Ready and go. Okay, so really, remember, brace the core, knees are soft, don't lock them out. Okay, if the jumping is too much, go quick, but controlled. Okay, you can even hold weights for this one if you're not jumping it, and reaching. Make it big and quick, but like I said, keep it controlled. Big, big, big. You're almost there. Good, and stop. Grab your heavy weights if you have them, and your chair. We're doing step-ups. Left leg is up, or left leg is up. Okay, ready? And begin. Lift the back leg, squeezing the glute. Core is tight, controlled, going slowly, lowering, fighting that urge to want to drop. Keep going. Core is tight. 2 more. Good, change legs. And go. Really pressing down slowly into the front heel. Keep going. Lifting that back leg, squeezing. Good, last one. Good, and stop. Okay guys, going into that crossover push-up. Choose an option that works for you. That is hard, okay? Ready, and begin. Okay, one hand centered. Cross it over. Before you even start a push-up, making sure your bum is tucked, okay? Try driving your feet into the floor, landmarking your chest between your hands, okay? Making sure it's challenging, bracing the core. Almost there, one more per side. Good work, guys. Okay, come on up, we're gonna do those wood chops. So grab your weight. If it didn't feel heavy enough last time, and you have the option, go a little bit heavier, okay? If you remember, we're gonna start off the side you did second. Ready, and begin. Hold that weight. Soft knees, then brace your core and drive it up. And never release that core. Brace it hard here. Give me 2 more. Good, change sides. Really brace it. Soft knees, load, drive. 2 more. Good work. Okay. We're going to go into the side lunge with the hop, okay? Choose the option that works well for you. We're going to start on the left side, okay? So hold heavy weights if you have them and need them. You don't need to use them. If you want to put a booty band on and do more of a stiff leg, you can do that, okay? Driving your bum way, way back. Get the stretch and go. So you're here. Try and go as low as you can. Sit back onto your heels or on the heel of your foot. Okay, those weights, if you have them, will counterbalance you so you can drive your bum back even further. Okay, and get a little lower. Keep your chest lifted. Keep going. One more. Good. Okay, shake it out. Change sides. not rounding. When your back rounds, you take away from your glutes and your hamstrings, okay? And it's like icky, for a technical term, on your low back, okay? So drive back, sit low. Good, last one. Awesome, okay. So we're gonna go into those chair dips. We are flying through this. Okay, so 3 little pulses at the bottom. Choose an option that's hard. Okay, and then you can always regress to the next option. Ready? And go. So if you want harder, legs can be out straight. Make sure you are pressing down into those hands and fully extending those arms at the top, feeling that pinch in the triceps, keeping your back super close to the chair. Press and squeeze. One more. Good job. Okay, flip over. Mountain climbers, diagonal. Okay, and begin. So remember, shoulders are stacked. To make it harder, you can push down into those forearms as hard as you can. Bum is tucked, core is tight. Oh, I got a little Ice Ice Baby playing on the radio. Keep going. And one more. Good, and stop. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up. Lunge, left leg in front, or you're doing those hip thrusts. Ready? I was gonna do the running man. I can't do it. Can't do it. Ready? Lunge, pulse, or your hip thrusting. 15 seconds. Drive into that front heel. It's amazing what music can do for your motivation. Go, go, go. 5 more seconds. Squat. Or you are pulsing in that hip thrust. And you keep going. Do not stop. Keep squeezing. Sit back on your heels here. Good, right leg. 15 seconds, go. Come on guys, push through it. Almost there. Beachfront Avenue, stop. All right, shake it out. Grab a sip. You guys have one more time. You're gonna fly through it, then stretch it out. Grab a sip. Okay. Grab those light weights. Scissors. Here we go. And begin. Nice and big. Core tight. Knees stay soft. Or you can go here. Shoulders, hips, everything remains square, okay? Do not let your body twist. Brace your core. Keep going, you have 10 seconds. Big, little faster. Come on, give me a little bit more. Come on, Amy, Leanne, Celia, Jackie, let's do it. And stop. Good. Grab your heavy weights. Back to your right leg, stepping up. Ready, and go. Through the heel, control. Press through, lift the leg behind you, control it on the lower job, guys. Okay, crossover push-ups. Choose the option that works for you. Remember, chair and knees up is the hardest. Floor and knees up is medium or moderate. And knees down, I'm gonna put that off now. Ready, and go. Crossover.
Much of Ontario enters stage 2 of the government's reopening plan today.
Okay, push into the hand. Brace your core. No shifting of your hips. Bum is tucked. We often will release our bellies, okay, because we're focusing on our upper body, and we get this arch in our low back, okay? So tuck your bum under. Keep your core tight. You're almost there. Good, and stop. Okay, up you get. Wood chop. Okay? So grab your weight. We're going to go back to the original side, which is driving up to your right or whichever side you did. Ready? Knees soft. Diagonal away from the body and go. So remember, load, brace, and then reach away. Allowing your body, your weight to come up onto your back toes. Squeeze that core as hard as you can. Last one. Good, change sides and go. So soft knees, brace, then drive up. You're doing great, guys. Keep going. Brace that core. Obliques are working. One more. Good. And stop. Okay, side lunge or stiff-legged deadlift. Leg wide. Toes are forwards with that hop band on if you like. Ready and go. So sit back, lift up. So driving, again, back onto the heel. Try and get as low as you can. And then really forcefully press in without trying to use your body to drive you back up, okay? Make sure it's all leg working, okay? Or you can do stiff leg, okay? Very little flexion, extension at the knee, okay? Or you can do the stiff leg and hop it, just to press, okay? Good, one more. Good, and stop. Change legs, and go. Nice and wide, okay? Sit back, drive through the heel. Okay, your choice. What works best for you? Keep going. Last time with these guys. Almost there. Good, and stop. Nice job. Okay, here, hips with 3 pulses, okay? Ready, and begin. So like I said, if wrists are an issue, try to come to the side of the chair, okay? Otherwise you can stay forwards if you like, but you can see which position feels more natural for you. Make sure your elbows are going straight back. Press, make your neck super, super long. Keep going, you're almost there. One more. Good, and stop. Okay, guys. Flip over, diagonal mountain climbers. You are almost there. Ready, and begin. So remember, core is super, super tight, shoulders stacked, bum is tucked. Push your feet and elbows or forearms into the floor and the chair. Okay. Really contract as the knee comes across the body. Shoulders are pressed down, away from your ears. Keep it up. Last 2. chest, okay? Pulsing. And if you have a band, you can put it on there now, okay? So let's go back to our right leg in front first. You guys are almost done. Hang in there. Stay low. If you want to hold weights, you can to make it more challenging. Ready? And go. So down. Drive into the front heel. Think about driving your bum backwards and hinging over. Get more glutes this way. Keep going. Hovering that back knee. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Little bounces. Ready? And go. Switch to squat. Sit back on your heels. Chest is up. This happens as we get tired. Okay? We want bum down though and chest up. Keep going. Good, and left leg. Okay, go. It's hard. Hands off your knees if you're doing this. Not good, okay? Do this. Okay, or hold those weights. Bravo if you're holding those weights. Bravo anyways. Drive into that heel, ready, and stand. Oi. Okay, shake it out. Good work, guys. Okay, we're gonna do just a little bit of abdominal work, so grab a mat. We're gonna take it down to the floor. And grab the water, too. Okay? So if you have a weight, I'm gonna get you to hold it in your hand. Now, it doesn't have to be heavy. It could be like 5, 8, 10 maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna do a few things. A couple of exercises here, back and forth, and then we'll stretch you, okay? So you're gonna hold it in your hands. I'm just gonna demo and then I'll be timing, okay? So what I wanna see is feet are apart. You're gonna come around and squeeze towards the heel. So your shoulder blades are always staying elevated, really wicked for the obliques. So around the world, like so. Then when I tell you to switch, you're gonna stay up, in the middle, as high as you can, holding your weight, and you're just gonna do marches, contracting your abdominals when the knee comes into the chest, okay? So around the world first, we're gonna go through this 2 times, and then we'll stretch you out. Okay, so start with those arms up, take them back, okay, and go crunch to the side. Pull your belly button in. Make sure your back is staying pressed in. Don't flail through this, although you're like swinging, okay? Make sure it's a controlled range of motion. All the way around. Keep going. If it's too much with the weight, you can put it down. 1 more per side, then you're gonna hold your arms up in the center. Okay, and if it's too much on your neck, put 1 hand behind. And go. So core tight. Pull that belly button in. Keep going. Keep reaching those arms. Straight up in front. Lift a little higher with your upper body. Go. Come on, keep going. Keep going. 4, 3, a little higher. 2, 1. Good. Rest. Okay, you're gonna rest for 20 seconds. Breathe. You can swing. Okay, 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go 1 more time, and then we will stretch out, okay? Ready? Grab your weight. Okay, if you want, ready, and go. So lift up, keep the shoulders elevated the whole time. Keep your back pressed into the mat the whole time. Okay, so really consciously driving your belly button into your spine. Really reach those arms way behind you. Keep going. Good, and holding your arms up in center, marches. Like I said, if your neck is tired, just watch you not pulling on your head like so. Okay, so chin away from your chest. Make sure you're keeping those shoulder blades elevated. Squeeze. Every time that knee comes in, breathe. Or lift a little higher. Come on, keep going. Almost there. 2 more. Good, and stop. Awesome, guys. Okay. one leg up straight. And you can circle your foot, nice big circle. Stretching out those ankles, both directions. Good, I want you to take this foot, cross it above your opposite knee in a figure four. If you already feel this stretch here in your outer glute, okay, you can keep it there or pull it up. Good, press that knee mindfully out to the side. Good, and release, okay? Other leg up, straight, okay? And circle your foot. And other direction. Good, cross it over. Draw the leg in. Mindfully pressing that knee out, or you can press it out with your opposite, with your elbow. Okay, so just watch that your hips aren't shifting though from side to side, so try to keep your hips centered. Good, draw both knees to your chest. And release. I'd like you to come over onto your bellies. We are going to do a quad stretch, so take one foot up behind your back. Try to keep your knees together. If you can't grab your foot, you can grab your shoe or your pant leg. Okay, try to squeeze your bum. Push your hips into the floor, holding it here. Good, switch legs. Good, and just consciously taking those deep breaths in and out to try and get the heart rate back down. Good, release. I want you to come up onto all fours. Okay, and just give me a cat-cow. So cow stretch, inhale. Exhale, tuck the bum under. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, and just sitting cross-legged or however you feel comfortable. I'd like you to take your one arm up behind your head, tricep stretch. Inhale, exhale, other arm. Good, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, drop your chin. You can tuck your bum under and really roll back onto your shoulder, onto your tailbone, onto your shoulder blades, round your shoulder blades. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale those arms down behind your back and lift. Good, and release. Inhale those arms up. Exhale halfway down. Give yourselves a big hug. Okay, close those eyes if you want. Think about 3 things that you're grateful for. Great way to start your weekend, guys. Thank you as always for your support, and thank you for joining me today. You guys are troopers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Give me a high five. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Okay? You deserve it. Chat soon. Ciao.